Hello. Oop. Is my microphone on? My microphone is indeed on. And it is me in a box. Because we are currently in the desert. And there were lots of creepers around while I was doing some setup. And I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the Genshin Impact soundtrack there to kick things off. For those who are watching the VOD later, it was I was playing tracks from which album is it? Radiance of Flame. So one of the Natlan soundtracks. Love the music in that region. Honestly, Hoyo Mix music rarely misses for me. I'm always pretty down to listen. So, what are we doing in the Mesa? That is the question. Well, I need materials. I left a bunch of stuff at home, and I'm regretting it because I left my tool bag at home. But we've got a whole bunch of terracotta, some white terracotta as well. We've got a bunch of sandstone. We picked up some gypsum along the way. And quite a bit of sand. We probably do not have enough sand, but, you know, it is what it is. But before we head back, firstly, this boy is huge. Goodness me. And then secondly, we have this interesting little structure up the side. I smell a fossil. I smell a fossil with my name on it. And that is what we're kicking off with. And then we're going to be returning home to do a bit of digging and a bit of building so that we can set up a few things around the new base. I've done some building work overnight and yesterday. Boy, did I do a lot yesterday. I'm not entirely sure I like it all. Certainly the house, I'm like, oh no, this top half has to go. But we'll see that later. But I'm pretty happy with quite a bit of the work I did already. Now, what is this? First question, what was that? Ooh, Razorfang. Interesting. So Razorfang off the bat. So how is everyone's Tuesday's... Ooh. How is everyone's Tuesday? That looked green to me. So that is a fossilized drake. Ooh. Excellent. So I have loads of birds, but that's my first drake. And so let's see, we've got smooth basalt, we've got gravel. Let's see how far up some of this goes. The interesting thing about this is I've not seen it structured quite like this before, where it's just like running down the side of the mountain in the corner. That's really a little bit on the unusual side, but I like it. It says a lot about, hey, maybe the ground has shifted over the years. This is now exposed and been pushed skyward. But we got one fossil from it, so I'll be honest and say I'm probably not expecting too many more. But we shall see as we dig our way through. But usually if you've got something like a bit of smooth basalt, something on the surface, and it's not anywhere near, you know, a whole bunch of gems and making tinkling noises, it might well be a fossil. Normally I wouldn't recommend excavators for this, especially in proximity gravel. But in this case, as long as I'm keeping it on the top level, it's mostly safe. And we haven't seen any that would cause distress if it ended up on the receiving end of destruction. And here is another one, so let's just clear the rest of this all away. And we can always use the orange sand back home. But how is everyone doing? What are we up to today? I apparently am getting more Vivichoke seeds. I did a bit of morning shopping. I was up early for me. I don't know why. I just woke up and after a while I was like, you know what, if I'm awake I might as well get up. I might as well go out and do my stuff early. So I did my stuff early. And now I've been puttering around today. I've been doing a bit of CV work because, you know, your resume always needs to be kept up to date. But, yeah, no, we'll see how things go on that front. I've been catching more Pokemon, of course, and we will be doing more of that today as well. Once we drop all our stuff off back home. But I think we might be out of luck in terms of more fossils. I don't think we're going to find any more. These structures do tend to be quite small, which can be nice, but it's also a little depressing when there's nothing there to... Aha! I was wrong. Can we get another fossil? Well, that looks like an Everstone. Yep, Everstone. So we've got Razor Claw, Fossilized Drake, 2 Vivichoke Seeds, and an Everstone so far. And I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to get too much more. These do tend to be one of the smaller structures, and given this was sort of stretched long and thin, I think we've probably capped it off already, but we shall see. And then we do this to remove that. Yep, looks like that's the last of the gravel, so as far as I'm concerned, all done on that front. Well, maybe. Excavator, please. And who says no to a little bit more in the way of terracotta when you need it for projects? Let's take a yoink of red as well, why not? We got a little bit up here, so let's just double check in case we missed something. No, instinct was on it. That was the last of that. So let's just move this. Oh, hello. And it's a cave! Well, ish. Ooh. We could use the gold, I won't lie. Don't particularly want to drop down, though. So let's do a bucket. Ooh, lush cave. An open lush cave, even. That's fun. Oh, that's nice of you. Now, let's grab ourselves some gold. But Farli, where's your silk touch hammer? Yeah, I left my toolkit at home. Realised once I was already halfway through the Nether running to this place that I'd made a mistake. But what can you do? You gotta keep on moving. Since we're heading back there anyway, that's not really a big deal. Grab a little bit. So some projects that I need to be thinking about are some event stuff coming up that I need to do more work on. That won't be on stream though. Oh! Always them darn creepers. But ooh, that's a fun cave. So let's see, where from here? So there are plenty of different trees, such as that one. indicating there are lush caves in the vicinity, but I wasn't expecting to go in there and then just poof, huge cave. Or cavern, I suppose. And of course, more gold. Oh, backpack mod. No, don't feel like challenging them today. Now the question is, do I remember where the portal is to get back? So I think I do not. Let's have a look on the map. No, all the way down there. So we'll go up this way. And hike our way back. Oh, someone found a shiny Lechonk. Oh, this is a lot of scary guys. I need to get unbreaking and mending for my poor shield. It is looking quite a bit worse for wear. I don't have a second one on me. Urgh. So let's just beat this guy. Alright, but I do have plenty of material to make it with, so should be okay. Shield? Oh, no, one more wood. There we go. Oh dear. Oh, no wonder. My poor gold boots are going to be, like, completely busted. I completely missed that I was wearing those, so I'll have to switch over to the fire protection too when we're back in the Nether. I swear, if my head wasn't attached to my body, I'd leave it behind. Given this is Minecraft, that's probably not even gonna work out as I intend. It's interesting how miserable just that patch of ground and the trees look in the mesa. Now we get this lovely round circular thingy. Alright, let's chow down and then make our way away from the guy. Well, we can tell that other people have been through the desert because there are Pokemon in boats. That is a big ditto. Oh my goodness. Evidently someone's been marking out terrain with blocks of whatchamacallit? Calcite? Calcite is what I'm thinking of, yeah. It's a good thing I've got a lot of fish, or this would be really difficult. Don't want any of your stuff. Desert portal somewhere over here. Aha! There we go. Oh, almost got in trouble there. Which way are we going? We don't... Oh, well, that guy went out into the desert. Rip to him. So we want to go this way, I think? Yeah, don't pay attention to that. But now I'm like, where to path? Because our base is, portal's up there. So we're gonna go away a ways. There goes my phone telling me that my TCG Pocket free pack is ready and available for me. Come through here. Now, this isn't strictly the most straightforward way, but I still haven't worked out the other direct route yet. It's been a little while. Whereas this, well, this one I'm familiar with for a reason. No entry. Work in progress. Please come back later. No spoilers. No spoilers for anyone. Don't look at the coordinates. Please do not go there if you're a member of the server. I'd really appreciate it if you let me keep that a surprise for everyone. Now, I think it's this way. Is it this way? And lo, I get lost trying to find the path I made. It's definitely not down there. Ugh. Okay, so we came out here, and then I think it's... Aha! Straight ahead! I always forget it's straight ahead. And then let's just have a quick nap. Snack, rather. Napping in the Nether, not a good idea. You can tell this is one of my paths because there's loads of lights every so often. You can go this way, or you can go this way, I think. This way is better. And look at this pretty thing. I shoved it in a boat because it's too high level for me. Volcarona. Mind you, I have a lava star currently in my party, so I might not even need them. But they're mine. So I lined this with basalt, marking most of the way for myself. But it does make it a little easier to tell, like, this is the way you're going. But while doing it, I did run out, so, oh, hello. Let's see if we can catch you. You got the mark on your head, so you're the variant version. The Alola version, even. Oh, didn't need anything else. The Alola bias, as they say on there. I carved most of this out on... I think it was Saturday or Sunday night. I want to say Sunday because I was up later than I intended. And it took me ages and I was just listening more than... pretty much listening to the World Championship for Pokemon League stuff going on. You are a big laddie. Goodness me. Chonkerific. Farli's base this way. Like, I did a whole giant pathway back that way. Apparently there's, like, another one, like, right over here. I guess someone else either maybe has a portal up here, or they were going to the forest. The Warp Forest? Very possible. Don't know whose it is. I'm kind of tempted to, like, dig across and connect to it, but I'm not going to do that today. We have stuff and things that we are doing. So let's get to it, shall we? Hello, Alex. How are we doing today? And you can call me Farli. My channel's AdAstraDraconis, but my name is Farli, so feel free to call me that instead. Alright, let's put the brush away here for a moment and see if we can dig up. We don't tend to get a lot of pigmen around here, so it's vaguely safe to chop this all out of the wall. And a pro tip for anyone who's not actually aware, it's better to silk touch the gold ore in the nether and then smelt it directly. Because instead of getting gold nuggets, you get the full gold bar. Farli. I'll put it in chat for you. There we go, Farli. So, Farli. Although, if you prefer calling me Astra, that's fine. That's fine too. But the actual name is Farli. So, oh, hello. Somehow, I do not have an Iggly buff, and I don't know how that happened. Alrighty. Let's put that over there. Well, now we do have an Iggly buff. So since I stopped over here yesterday, we did, yesterday we cleared off sort of the top 2 levels of Earth over on the middle island. And then we did a bit of work over here, and I mentioned I wanted to do a staircase down because we're going to have a bridge that goes from there over to that island. So you can see that over there, sort of I've marked where I want to have it. And then there's a little path that runs up here because there's a little tunnel that goes immediately up. And now we've made a building. The top half is ugly and gross and I hate it, and it's going to go away at some point. But I do like the lower half. And then we've made a bit of wheat gardens and things like that. Now, let's just grab ourselves an Eevee if it's a good one. Or even a semi-good one. Nope, that's a terrible one. We shall defeat you as soon as you stop moving. Can challenge it eventually. And yes, you're very cute too, Flaffy. But your stats are also terrible. No Eevee light yet. It is what it is. So as I was saying, so I've got a bit of a basic setup here. I've got some sheep. I've got some cows. I've got a nice little apricorn orchard set up. And then ugly top half of the house will go away eventually, but right now this is temporary. The lower half I'm definitely going to keep, and I've got plans to change and modify the building as and when needed. But I added like this little bit of a wall, sort of an upper level. With all the different types of cobblestone, some cracked bricks as well, and mossy stone. And put that along here to give it a bit of a weathered, worn-in look. And then we did this little pond yesterday from the waterfall that comes down here. And I added a bit more of that collapsed wall sort of just beside it. We did all the dirt, the packed mud thing yesterday. And then I added more wall along the top here. And it also grew along to where we put our new wheat farm in. So we got lots and lots and lots of wheat. And it's all bracketed in by this wall. Obviously we got melons and pumpkins. It's our infinite water source. And then we got the carrots and potatoes. And then our string supply. And then over yonder, I'm starting some mints. And I'm thinking of putting maybe a greenhouse over here. And that's where I'll put my berries for this location. And have a nice, like, building to keep it all in. But that's in due course. That's it. Okay, I'm making great I can speak. I can read. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm making great progress on that Eevee egg farm. Just need to make the Max Ivy Eevee a female, which will guarantee 2 Max Ivy Destiny Bond Eeveons, a custom evolutions from a data pack. And if I give that Eevee to a friend and they put it into the ranch, that boosts shiny odds from 4,750 to 5. Very nice. Taking advantage of that trade boost sounds like a very good plan. Especially when it's going to take a while to get what you want to begin with. So, alright, let's put the rune shield in there. Now, I foolishly tucked away my backpacks in here. I should have put them in here. I should have put them in here. I don't know why I didn't. I think it was because I was just busy organizing my mind as much as anything else. And so that one is that. And then this is all the upgrade items. So blah, 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 blah. Let's put the Pokeballs away. Green and orange. Blue, dark blue, dark green. And then we got that. And these two swap places. That should be the right order, and I can mess them around as I need to. There we go. Let's put that in there. So this is quite a few of the stuff I hauled today. That's all the terracotta and such. I also got that gold. We'll put the Nether gold in to smelt. Put it in the top one here. Where is block of coal? We'll smelt that as well. Put the brushes there. Boat there. That can go in there. Spruce sign. Put that there. And Alex continues, meaning I'm going to try and get the max IV shiny set of all evolutions, including those custom ones. I just wish it was possible to see if an egg was shiny without manually picking them up one by one and checking with the command that only shows the ones in your 2 hands, like opening a chest and using the command. Ah, I see. Like, you'd think if an egg had the shiny in it, maybe there'd be like a star, like on the egg when you moused over it on the tooltip or something. But I suppose some things do need to stay at least a little bit manual in order to ensure you're engaging with it and not just completely AFK. But I do get what you mean. That does sound very irritating to have to keep working with. So yes, I also spent time getting a ghast tier, and oh god, was that a nightmare. So farming ghast, because, you know, where I... Ooh. I don't know what that white spot was, but okay. Farming ghast tiers was a bit of a pain. Because you had to knock out loads of ghasts, and oddly enough, I got them from haunters. 59%. I'm pretty sure I have better, but I'm going to just see if I can grab you anyway for the collection. Never a bad idea to have a few extras. You're regular as well, not Hisui, so... it's not dark yet, so let's try with some of these, and then you're level 31, so you might be able to get away with a level ball. Let's sing. Ha. Now, for anyone wondering, I was able to move this with Cobblemon UI tweaks, which a member of our Discord mentioned using for their game client, and oh my god, I'm so glad I downloaded it because, or rather added it to my mod pack, because it means that I can probably turn subtitles on again and you won't miss out on what's appearing on screen if I'm in combat, which is so nice. And that'll go for also tournaments if I'm observing as well. And we got lots of wheat seeds, and we got some vivichokes, and we got some pop-up flower, and we got some revival herbs. But we'll need to get all those planted in a little bit. One thing I might need to start doing is adding a bit more storage down here. So we've got, obviously, a bit for the veggies. Backpack full of dirt. Let's put this... put the backpack of dirt upstairs, actually. Because it's always going to come in handy at some point or another. Let's put it here for now. Oh, there. And just one moment. Alright, nothing too important. Let me just reply quickly to a message, then we can continue. Now, let's see. There we go, now we're free. Let's see if we can get people to sleep. Probably not, knowing my luck. Alex says, I have 10 double chests set up with hoppers. Each chest has 54 slots, and the hoppers have total storage of 5 stacks, meaning I have to check 590 eggs if it's all full, with no way to automatically sort them to my knowledge. That, yeah, I can believe that. Like, I'm sure there are ways to expand on the storage as well, depending what's available, but I don't know obviously what's on your server. But I've definitely seen a few people mention similar things like that. Just generally the storage is the hard part. It doesn't look like we're... Right, okay. Oh, we did sleep. Relic went offline. So I guess that was just enough people to get sleep going. So yeah, we've got like a whole bunch of apricorns here. So I think maybe I need to figure out where to put the other storage. Unless I want to like maybe in the corner here make a hole in the floor and like dig down. I'm not opposed to like moving these over. So it's like, what do? What do? That is the hard part. Excuse me. And then again, we can always like move these bits and then like just have a way down instead. But for now, this is all I'm after. But I might need a backpack to hold a whole bunch of things. Like, I definitely don't need all this netherrack. I should probably get rid of some of this. But I definitely need some of the other stuff. And it's good to just set up a whole bunch of things. So, but yes, we got this. I'm really proud of this wall. I love how it came out. I might extend it just a little bit so it's on the top here. We got our pond, or a little water well. The water coming down from up there. And I did have a wander up the top where all the cherry blossoms are. And that is where I got the bee's nest from. Which is good because I am always in need of more honey. So I set up the campfire below it so the bees don't get angry. Then we'll put that in there for now. And we'll collect more later, but you'll need those for making revives. Honey and I think it's life powder or something similar. But we'll come over here. So lots more wheat growing. And then if we come up here, we come up to the top part. No wheat, but we do have the little waterfall at the back here with the forgotten, very mossy stairs. So clearly this is where, like, maybe this was the original water hole that they used to use. But, you know, for obvious reasons, we don't anymore. And it's more or less kind of forgotten, but maybe still visited by plants, or rather animals and things, Pokemon, pigs, that sort of thing. Ooh. Then we can float up here, climb on out, nice and safe. But over here, we're going to do a bit more of the growing. And here is going to be where we put in the greenhouse. And then over here, I'm going to do like some crop plants for Pokemon specific things. So the mints are going to go in here. So let's just grab all the seeds from earlier. So white, pink, red, green, dark blue. There we go. Oh, licky licky. Just puttering away over there. But we should now have this up and running. I've got another infinite water source because apparently I like making those. But I might put like some sort of fencing around this. Or in the very least maybe some slabs. Just to stop the immediate stepping on and destruction. Now the question is, do I have any dirt? I feel like I should. It was rooted dirt and dirt, regular dirt is there. Okay. We'll leave it like that for now. Because I do like it that way. So we'll take that 25 dirt and put that there. Yeah, we'll have the fish on hand. So we got those started. Oh. But what I'm thinking I want to do is have something separate for both the Vivichokes and the other one that I'm suddenly blanking on. Vivichoke, Revival Herb. Why I blanked on the name Revival Herb, given it's related to revives, I don't know. It's one of those things, I suppose. So let's take that, and we'll take a couple of Vivichokes, just to turn them into seeds. So we got that over there, and then I say, let's see. Getting close to running out on our fortune. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we don't need this one. I'll figure that one out in a minute. And then we can have like another water source here. But instead of... let's do not jungle slabs. Let's do some apricorn slabs. And then we can do some additional 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can have the Vivichokes side by side with the Revival Herbs. Now, do I think I'm going to need anywhere near this much? No, probably not. But doesn't mean I might want to, you know, maybe sell them down the line or something. But I did pick up loads more wheat, and I think that's going to end up being, like, more wheat extended down the side, just because I like it aesthetically. But at least for what I'm making. Do I have more? I do have more Vivichoke seeds, so let's... there we go, all filled in. There we go. Now, it looks like I still have this bag. Ah, it is. Okay. So put that light there for now. And we'll refill on the water. So what'll probably happen is I'll make some more apricorn planks, which means growing more apricorn trees. So I'll probably go through the ones I have the most seedlings of right now. And then essentially we've got this up and going, and that's fine by me. I will leave this area empty. We've got, where is it? Pouch. So we got pretty much one of every berry, which I brought with me from the berry farm. I put the work in. I figured taking at least one of each is fine, especially for my own setup. But one thing I would like to do, I must say we'd do some building, but I'm going to take this back over here, and we're going to make a check this. We've got one backpack in there, which is dedicated to CDs and a few bits and bobs, but that's not what we're wanting. I'm going to make a new backpack to store a whole bunch of materials in that we're going to need to carry around with us. So there we go. We need, I think it's just 4 leather, 4 strings. Definitely don't need this much. I put the boat in here. We don't want that. And then I think I need to make some wood. So grab from in here. I have a lot of oak saplings, but not a lot of oak wood anymore. So, oh, unless I go for here. Where is the oak wood? There we go. Oh, I left the crafting table behind. Typical me. And then we'll come over to the crafting, and then it's 2 of these, although we only need 1 for a backpack. There we go. So let's put that in there for now. And if we're going to upgrade this, that means we're going to break out the copper. Where are copper bars at? There we go. So 8 copper bars, and that means we need 4 iron bars, and then, oop. We'll need 8 gold bars to do the upgrade on that. So back here we do copper, iron, now you can tell what level it is. 1, because it says so. It says it's gold, a gold backpack, but you can also tell because of the gold tags on the back. We're not going to turn it to diamond this time, but I do think we got some colors here. What do we... We've got a yellow backpack on our back. So what color should we make this now? Maybe like a regular green? Although, I need to double check. Like, let's turn that blue. How do you make cyan dye? Ooh, there we are. Let's put that there. So turn that backpack a cyan color. Then if you do it again, is it? No, it doesn't really make any further difference there, which is a shame. I do like me some cyan, but we might be able to make it a bit paler rather than dark like there. Let's do... Yeah, that's different enough from that one that I don't think we'll mistake it for anything else. It's got that backpack, which has got sand in it, so... So for a minute, we're gonna put this back here. Put that in there. 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 These can stay put. And then these can go in here. So that's that sand. We also want the cobbled. Is there anything else in here? Oh, more Nether gold. Didn't realise I picked up so much. So yeah, gold nugget from that. Let's put those on. Hello, Pappy Van Winkle. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday, be it the start or end of your day. And let me grab this sand here. We'll put that into this backpack as well. Put the gold there. There wasn't anything else in here we particularly wanted to take in that backpack. Not really. Random armadillo scoot. Right, for now, I think we can leave this gold backpack alone. It's got all we needed. Doesn't have the mod, so we want... Nope, not this one. Aha, we want this one. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of terracotta that we grabbed. So we'll put this in here. Probably did not grab enough. Fortunately, we know where the mesa is and we can dig inside it to yoink a few bits and bobs. We've got some white terracotta. We've got light grey terracotta as well. Not as much, but that's okay. Didn't want that much. Orange terracotta and red terracotta. Because why not? Got red sand and red sandstone. Not to be underestimated. So we've got razor claw. So we'll put that in there. Got another saddle. That can go in there. Smooth basalt over there. Another vivichoke seed. Another wheat seed. Got white wool. Glazed terracotta, I think we can put in here. I love that yellow. I love the pattern on that yellow. Iron ore, gold ore. We got a fossil! We got an everstone. We got bows. Sort that. We'll take that crafting table. We'll take the coal ore. We'll take the dirt. And probably the gypsum as well, because I don't think that needs to be in here. So let's pop the gypsum all in there. Everstone goes into the backpack. And those go in there. Now the question is, where do I put my fossils? Because I can't keep them separate. So it's, aha, here we go. So now I can actually combo Drake and Bird to get one of the fossil kinds. I don't remember which one it is. I'd have to look it up, but it's nice that I've got the option now. I still need to find fish and dino. And I think you need like at least 2 or 3 of each kind to do all the combinations. But I'd like a plume fossil. I did find one and I gave that away as a gift to someone very deserving. As a thank you for all their help and also for getting a few bits and bobs for me. So let's pop those in there. And then what else have we got in here? Quartz, no, that's fine. Netherrack, go in there. Take this. Okay, so we don't need to look in that one anymore. Anything in here? Not really though. That should be in there. So let's have a quick, yeah. Oh, we got a thunderstorm on the server. That's going to be interesting. Some lightning Pokemon. Good time to fish if you're fishing. It's starting to storm just as the sun rose. Ninja. Now, can we catch it off the bat? Nope. Doesn't look like it. So let's grab... Let's grab a plains ball. I don't think a dark ball, dusk ball counts because it's raining, but it's not dark. So let's also grab... You're level 24. Yeah, let's grab a level ball. Grab a couple of the ancient balls that we were given ages ago. And we'll also grab a couple of net balls if you are a bug. Let's see. Oh, Sunday is confused as usual. And he... Oh, Sunday. For anyone wondering, I'm keeping him as a Poplio because I think it's funny. He's not really intended to be like a tournament Pokemon for me, so it's okay if he stays as a Poplio. Hey! Those can all go back in there. And now I need... Where is it? My Fortune Hammer. Oh, hello, Eevee. Where are you? And then we'll do... Alright. Didn't want to know, so I think in this case we're just going to knock you out. Oh. What did we get? Eviolite! Finally! Alright, that can go in there. So we're going to just melt down this pile of coal. Because goodness knows I go through so much. And then once the rain subsides, I think we're going to hang out at the top there in the cherry biome. Because I want to catch a few Pokemon that do potentially spawn up there. Maybe even get another, like, likelihood is low, but if there's a chance to get another Sprigatito, I would like to take advantage of that. I love Cyphera, but her stats, they are not the best. Where are the stats not visible? So we've got attack it up, speed down. If I bring her out. Nope. Bring her out. Yeah, she's only 41%. Like, look at... No special attack. No defense, basically. It's a very unfortunate set of IVs. So we're gonna have you up on my shoulder. She's definitely a companion for the ages, but I bet we can find a slightly better one. I also think I'll need to think about setting up some sort of mini, sort of at least a temporary super smelter kind of deal, because I have a lot of this needs to turn into glass and it's going to take a while. But it is what it is. So gypsum, I just want to check. What can we make with you? Alright, so we do polished gypsum, and so get the wall, the stairs and such. Typical. Is there anything we can do over here? Put it in there. Oh, we can do bricks. Sadly, you can't blast furnace sand. That's so true. Oh, but you can. Oh. Interesting gypsum patterns. I'm going to have to remember that because I think that's going to look really nice for certain things. Yes. We like that. I then found the ochre Petroforte? Petroforte? I don't know how you pronounce that. Oh, gold bars. Always good to have more gold. And then let's just do just one nugget in there. That won't take long, so. And then we'll do some more torches, because I always like my torches. And that will do for that. Yeah, we've got a nice little bit of an actual flat area up there as well, which surprised me. I didn't think it was quite as flat as all that. We need to step outside to give a bit more of an example for that. So we've got this bit, like, really nice flat plain area here. So I'm like, I feel like this could be good to build something on eventually. I'm not in a rush to do so, but I'm really liking, I have like plans for the entire area. I'm really kind of excited to slowly start working on them all. Big Igglybuff. Big. And then we got itty bitty guy. I already have better, but I like collecting Cyndaquils apparently. I hope someone's taking advantage of the rain with their fishing. And then... Let's do a couple of these. Which I already had in my bag. Go me. Alright, that was a surprising easy catch. Forgiven value of easy. Yeah, we've got... It's a fun little location. So, doing a bit of the farm here, and then I'll have the greenhouse for the berries here. The herb patch. I want to do a building here. There'll be a building here, but there's also going to have a bridge on this side that connects the island. Obviously, there's going to be a small bridge that connects from here as well. Potentially, depending on how the building goes, like I could end up having bridges on all sides, but I want to put the arena for this area here, and we'll go from there. But it's all going to take a while. What have I got? Oh no, it's just the Pidgeot. Okay. A minute there, like they had overlapping icons. I was just like, what is going on? So, I think we have enough food. Yeah, so let's go back, put the pork chop on to cook, and then we can go up the hill and avoid dying. Because I've done plenty of building so far. We've gathered materials for more building. And I'll grab those, trade that out for that. Then we'll grab that. And then all in there, and grab a stack of sand. Hopefully that'll be enough for just the sand. Anything else in? No, we don't need to take this with us, so we'll put this on the wall here for now. Cooked food. No, that can stay up there, that's fine. So we're leaving that there. We've got food, more food cooking. don't think we're going to need all the pork, but you never know. So put all the arrows in. Grab that. Grab our bow. And as you can see, we got lots of unwanted guests, which means I do need to light the whole place up at some point. Ugh. Always the way. Oh. It's always fun to see which Pokemon are sleeping and which ones are not. Did it explode? No, but it did get knocked before, so... There we go. There's an Abra over there. Had a few Kadabras show up as well. Oh. Let's take it with us. Oh, 2! Won't say no. And then we'll put these here. There's our stone. There we go. And up we go. Oh. Well, that defeated the purpose of going back down there. So yeah, we got like this whole big area up here. I don't know what we're going to put up here. But I'm going to think of something because I think it's going to be a really nice place to build. And of course then I have to light everything. Why do I have to light everything? But you know. The age-old complaint. I don't know what was here, but that doesn't look natural. Of course I left the backpack of dirt down there, but... Whatevs. Let's just check for dirt. Oh, I do have some. There we go. That's what I thought. One less creeper-holdy thing there. Look at this giant fella. Like, they're so comically oversized with their heads that big. Excuse you. I was talking to the audience. And for other folks who are playing on Virt's server, don't forget that he has released a new video today. It's already up on his channel. You should be checking it out. Plug for the boss man. Let's go with that. Here comes another one. It's interesting that it counts as a plains. You'd almost think that, like, maybe it would be more, like, given its proximity, something up here would be maybe like a flower field or something, but no. Where is... There we go. So let's put all these in here for now. Nope, need the arrows. We got lots of flowers though, so if I run out, need certain kinds, I know where to come. Oh. I'll take it. The trouble with some of the larger Pokemon, like this Rhyhorn over here, is I don't know if it's its actual size or if it's bigger because of the size mod. Now let's try a quick ball first. Hey. Oh, shiny pineco alert. Oh. What do you carry on you? Oh, you got shiny enchanted boots. Which you didn't even have the decency to drop. Ugh. Ah, missed. Stay still, damn it. Now, question is, will we get a shiny of something interesting if we hang around up here? Or will we see any starter Pokemon? Because I've definitely seen a few starters, not up here, but in a different location I've been hanging out at, so... Oh. He lost that shootout. Then over on this side we got more of a forest, but we've got another little meadow. And I like how you've got like the particle effect of like the flowering blooms going down. And they're just drifting down into that little valley. I think that's neat. Let's have a look. So the sun is beginning to rise, I think. Hello, Knockdown. Let's catch you just for the heck of it. Hey! I won't say no to that. Except for uppies. And we'll have Nikador on standby for anything we need to fight. Oh, invisible spider. Oh, don't know if that's audible, but it sounds like we've got a bit of a very loud ambulance going on through. Hopefully nothing too serious. Let's see. Back we are. So there's only like a small smidge of a cherry blossom biome up here. But if we were to go further south down here, we've got like frozen peaks with surrounding cherry grove, which I like. I like that that's kind of a combination you can get. Into the cherry grove. Oh, hello, Rapidash. Oh my goodness, you're terrible. But you are on par with Nikador, so I might need to switch in. Oh, no, can't switch in. Alright. Let's do bite again. I'm gonna do moonlight. do another bite. Ah, the Corvus Squire has grown up. So let's yoink that off you. Because I would like to give this to Lavastar. Who isn't the worst of stats. You're very cute. Yes, you are. Now, can we evolve? Yes, we can. So, our shiny Corviknight is joining us, and they need a name. I'm going to have to think a little bit to see what we call them. A very fine lady indeed. It's definitely an interesting colour for the shiny. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. And I can't ride you yet, because it's not riding time. Oh, Nikador. How long until 1.7? Oh. We got ourselves a Whimsicott. So this is one of the biomes I think I know. Again? It's very damp around here. This is one of the biomes that Sprigatito can spawn in, Chikorita can spawn in. I'm trying to think of what other one has like this kind of magic slash floral biome requirement. I think is it Turtwig or... Yeah, I think Turtwig has a chance to spawn here as well. And I do have one. I'm debating whether I want to give my Turtwig a lovely pink sapling, or if I want to give them one of the pale oak saplings I have, because we are in very close proximity to a pale garden. And I feel like they'd just be a useful Halloween Pokemon to have with you. So we'll come down here a little bit. We got a little bit of a cave over there, and we've got another cave over here. Interesting, you've got two ways in. A pupper! Is there anything in easy reach over here? No. We're going to grab some of these pink petals, because I like decorating with them, and I think it could be quite nice around the cherry tree down by our pond. Our little waterfall, rather. And why not, you know? Oh, we got a little bit of danger here. But we've got some really fun cave networks by us that I definitely want to take more advantage of. Ooh! I see what I see. Oh. No bird. I want to... with coal. Nikidor, and let's see if we can get those stones, if they're not too high up. Just to have them as backup is nice. Alright, looks like I knocked a few things off. Ooh. Thought I knocked it off an edge, not so much. Well, that one's certainly gone. Ooh. Ooh, hello. I spy a very large geode out and about. Fully exposed there. Usually they're buried a bit more deep. Aha. Now, let's see. What have we got? in our bag of stuff. Let's come on through here. I'm sure this won't unbalance the, you know, the way that the entire roof structure is held up. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, shiny Wooloo. A precious bean. Then a bit more over here. Just to give myself adequate cover. There we go. Excellent. There we go. Anything else interesting in here that we've seen? More. Okay. That looks like sunstone, not firestone. Let's double check. Is that? Yep, sunstone ore. Oh, almost lost it. There we go. Let's see. Anything popped out that's interesting yet? No. Well, giant weedle, but not what we're looking for. So has anyone... I know that Alex was working on their evolution breeding plan, but is anyone else up to anything with their plans for Pokemon? Anyone hunting anything specific at the moment? Hopefully you're not going to get swept, Nikadora. I would be quite upset with you. Hey! Speaking of, let's just check what moves... You're fine with those for now, but what moves do you have? Hunclaws, Taunt, let's see what we can do. Brave Bird, yeah. Fury Attack, let's swap that for... Let's say Steel Wing, just for heck. Increase accuracy. That's it. What's Metal Sound do? Lowers the... Yeah, we'll stick with that. Lavaster, I think mostly happy. Let's see. Let's do Absorb. Want to go for Beldum. Ooh, good choice, good choice. I do think one of my future choices is definitely going to be Dratini. Mostly because I really want one of all the evolution line. And I like the Dragonite, Mega Dragonite form that they've revealed. Evidently very divisive. But I like it a lot. once again, it's one of those cases of my priorities are slightly skewed to what I'm building at the moment over actual building teams, but I do need to build a team at some point. And that's always a little bit of a challenge for me, because I'm not... I've never really been into the competitive scene, but I've gotten a lot more curious since getting into Cobblemon. And obviously we've had tournaments in the server that I've sadly missed because time zones and needing sleep like a grown adult. The woes of being an adult, even. There we go. Yeah, that's me, lol. I've been so busy building. I hear ya. I spent a lot of time in Apricorn Town building up the farm and the berries and the storage bar area for it, and then I've hiked all the way out here. And then I've also been building a few things for other stuff. And that tends to take a... Ooh, a sobble! I haven't actually seen one on the server yet. Oh. Oh, bye, sheep. Ripperoni to you. Goodness me. Ah, the curse of creeper holes. We'll fill that in later. The downside of it being dark and rainy, all the mobs are out. Would it be? Would it be? Do I have it? Where's my excavator? There we go, a bit more dirt. The only downside to playing Cobblemon, of course, is, especially in survival, like, all the rustling noises make me paranoid that a creeper is coming up behind me. And then 9 times out of 10 it's a Pokemon, and it's the 10th time where it's actually the creeper and you realise too late. Fortunately, I do have enough armour now that it's not as detrimental or annoying as it was the first few days on the server when I barely had iron armour. I think everyone goes through a bit of that. And I've mentioned it before, I love the way they do the glowy eyes for Hoot Hoot. They just look so good. Oh. Oop. What did I say about the creepers there? And there's the shiny dude. Of course it's gold. Of all the things that had to spawn that were shiny. There we go. Be also too busy yapping away and then explosion. At least this explosion wasn't too extensive comparatively. I'll take those. And we'll have the one over here. We'll save the rest of these. And if we come down over here... Oop! Double spider. Okay, the EV assassination squad is definitely out to get me this evening. Whoa! Well, I guess we're making another pond at some point. Oh, but I'm going through shields like nobody's business. Oh. Definitely need some unbreaking, and I've got a bunch of mending books I picked up. But I might make a fresh shield to put that on. Oh. Oh, you got speed potion effect on you. Wonder why that is. Probably just because spiders in this game are jerks, but I can still wonder. That's plains, not useful. But if we come down here, not plains, just cherry grove. And a lovely sunrise too. Ooh. I could steal that and put it down next to the other one. Because you can never have too many beehives. Might have to think about that. Because it could be potentially safe to do that now. Let's just do one quick. Oh, boots? What? Oh, I was still wearing my gold boots. No wonder I was taking so many more hits. I didn't even notice. Oh, rip those boots. Do I have any more? Oh, I've got unbreaking too, so we'll put those in here just so I've got them as backup. I think, let's see, can we yoink the beehive? Do I need to be like another level up? I did, okay. I can stay there. Bit easier to see if I do that. Rather than have a full beehive in my arms. And fill up all the screen while it's at it. So we can add this to the collection. Then a speedy way down. We'll put this one. There we go. I'll need to get another campfire to work with that. And then since we're here... There we go. Another big pony. Rapidash 61. Not terrible. Nothing interesting spawned over there. Typical. Let's heal up our Pokemon. And we did get through... Alright, so it took 8 coal to get through all 64 glass. So put the glass in here. I'll do another one. So we want this backpack. Put 5 in there and then 7 in there. Let's see if hopefully that's enough. Alright, so we were running around up there and we picked up quite a few pink petals. Goodness me. So let's put the Thunderstone in here. Nope. In here. Let's do that there. And then we got Sunstone. Add that to the collection. A very ready source of pink dye if that's what we need today, which it isn't, but if it was. So let's grab all of these, toss them in here. And then we'll also grab that from there. Oh, pink seeds. Alright, so we've got one bee in there, and then we've got one bee in there, so there should be another bee on the loose somewhere. The other one I just fed, so that won't do any good. But I think we can probably lead down here a little bit. There we go. I think that looks quite nice. Oh, hello. Well, aren't you charming? Let's just do a quick look. Like, it's a very little thing, but I like the way that looks. Mind you, I wasn't expecting the tree to grow in this direction. I thought, well, turn the other way. But it is what it is. So, there we go. Now, let's go check this pony over. You're a very large lad. Or lady. Let's Pokédex scan you. Well, can't let a lovely mare like you run off like that, so... The question is, where do you aim? There we go. If you aim for the knees, you're probably going to catch them. Oh, and I did. Didn't even contest it. I won't complain about that, that's for sure. So, let's just run over here, plant these seeds, and then I'm going to come straight back. Oh? I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, that's a pretty pavilion. Oh, there it is. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. They're running away now. Where'd you go? Oh, they went down. Okay. Ah, they're wily. And the stats are terrible. That's okay. We only love them for their good looks. Hey. We'll take it. Although, that was fairly close behind catching the Geodude. I'm surprised. So, let's just put that there. I feel like this is actually going to be a really useful area. If we do... let's grab the stone we've been cutting out. Eh. And then we do... where are they at? I had a lot more stuff. Where is it? I feel like stuff just keeps disappearing from my bags and I don't know where it's gone. Or I'm looking at it, straight at it, and just missing it. For the love of too much stuff. Alright, let's try that again. No. Where am I? There we go. I knew they were here somewhere. So, let's do... And then we can cut some of these. No, that defeats the point of taking that away. Then we want these even with each other, so grab that. So we'll do we'll do some deep slate bricks. Just to line along. Excuse me. Then we'll take this way. And can always extend it, widen things later. But for now, we want... let's grab that. that, and that. Let's put this one on the outside. Oop. Excuse you. Oh, they melted themselves, so I suppose. So we got those, they're done. And then we'll do black in the middle. Oh. Hello, Vashez! Do you know when we are opening the end, or if there's a date when we will all do it? I believe tentatively it will be this weekend. No confirmed time yet. Virt apparently decided he was going to work overnight on his most recent video, which went up today, so I wouldn't expect him till later on today, and then we can certainly ask him, but we should know. Oh, hello. Looks like something fell to its death there. We should have an idea on that certainly before it happens. I would certainly like to know, because I need to make sure I'm available as well. Rip. But I would imagine they'd make it a good day, a good time that as many people as possible can attend. Probably a Saturday. Could end up being Sunday. I genuinely do not know, but they've had. I believe Virt did say in the Discord, it's gonna be this weekend, but time TBD. You are too strong for the baby, so we are going to switch you for Sunday, and hopefully he can lullaby them. Goodbye forever. That waterfall is a little bit deadly. Why are you the way that you are? Oh, always missing. Aerial ace! Wouldn't you know it? For something that was a critical hit, that didn't seem like particularly good start. Oh, 0 attack. You know, the world might be a better place if I knocked you out, actually. I think we can do better. Alright, so we got that in there. Thank you. Now, do I have a little bit of coal to spare? Yes, there we go. So back down we go. You would think having all the lava blocks here would be enough, but apparently not. We'll make it a little more sheltered and protected later. It's not a priority right now. But I figured I'd do it while I was thinking about it. Alright, so we've got those all growing, and then so these can go back in here. And then Sky Tumblestone, being my favourite, can get a bit more attention. Oh, need a little bit more. There we go. Evidently we do have a little bit of a cave over here. Huh, interesting. This could be fun to work into something solid. It leads out into the forest anyway. And of course leads down into nonsense. Alright, back we go. We can leave that growing up here. I feel like that's a fun addition to have. Yeah, no, if we do the end this weekend, I'll probably try and stream it. Or at least record it, so I have a record of it, and then I'll pop the recording up on my VOD channel. But we shall see. I think there will be much nonsense and silliness and excitement. We are 2 followers away from getting up there to a lovely 70 on Twitch, which is quite exciting, really. Looks like just need one more sleeper, and that's not happening again. There we go. So let's put that back in that bag. Let's put those, put that, put that way there, that way over there. No! Why are you doing that to yourself? Evidently, intelligence is not a highly rated stat for little guys like that. I'll come up over here. Giant rabbit. Yes, these are growing nicely. Alright, we got a couple more seeds there, so let's just check what they were. Now, we did pick up, it looked like something met its desk. We now have a magnet for electric Pokemon. Very unfortunate timing on their part, but you know, what can you do? Put that there. We'll take the bones as well. And yep, so we'll probably, I'm thinking we'll grow some more apricorn trees, get the logs, and we'll put this around here to act as like the pathways. And then we'll have a nice greenhouse right here once all the glass is smelted. It's going to take a little while though. These things usually do. But I look forward to getting it done. And then showing off to everyone. But yeah, no. The upper half of that house, no, I hate it. I hate it so much. It's going to go away eventually. I will probably rip that part down and actually just make it like a little upper level to sit and enjoy food and that sort of thing. Rather than have it as a house. I'll likely build my house further along. I'm thinking probably up this side. But we'll see. What time is it? It is... Oh, okay. Well, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. And I think I'm going to actually call it there for today. We got a little bit of exploring done, caught a few Pokemon. We've got a few more shinies to add to the shiny box. So let's just check those. So we've got this Zigzagoon, and we've got this Geodude. Did I catch any earlier on as well? Oh, I found a Braxkin out in the desert, which surprised me. Oh, we got another Talo earlier. I think that... Oh yeah, the Ladybug last night, so... That, as they say, is that for these guys. So we'll move those over to the shiny box. Actually, you know what? We'll put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's Talo, Geodude, Zigzagoon. At some point I need to get... Oh, this Trico I found over the weekend. Shiny starter that spawned in the jungle while I was there. I don't think we've had any other naturally spawned shiny beginners. Starter Pokemon. Beginners Pokemon. Well, I mean, technically true, but not what I was going for. So I was very pleasantly surprised by that. But got a few around the jungle and in the waters. But since we've been here, we've got a few more regular, very earthy fellows. So definitely not complaining. Let's move you into the rear, into the vanguard. Yeah, there we go. And hello, Matt. Banana to you too. I hope that means you're having a good Tuesday. I have certainly had a good Tuesday, made even better from streaming and hanging out with you guys. I am calling the stream here for today. We're only doing the 2 hours today. We might go a bit longer tomorrow. It depends. We shall see. Thinking I'll probably stream my own world and we'll do another Where's That Cobblemon Wheel Spin challenge. Yeah, unfortunately, just a bit late today. So you did miss it, but I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be my single player world and we'll do Where's That Cobblemon Wheel Spins complete, and see just how many I can catch during the course of the stream. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I'll remember where to find various Pokemon. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves and have yourself a lovely Tuesday afternoon, evening, or Wednesday morning, depending on where you are in the world. Bye-bye now.